Chris from Harrison's in Sittingbourne. I'm the owner here, and today we're going to discuss a few issues that have been cropping up. So one that we're finding at the moment is the market is being flooded with first-time buyers, and we're finding that first-time buyers are not actually qualified, and what we mean by that is they haven't actually looked into their finances and don't know the process. So what we are then seeing is they're missing out on opportunities. So I've got Paul here with me today, who's going to help and advise and how we can help you.
Thanks, Chris. I'm Paul from Henchurch Lane Financial Services. We work quite closely with Harrison's. Actually, we work upstairs in their office and help a lot of their buyers obtain finance on their purchases. So hopefully today we can answer some of his questions and give you guys a bit of experience of what you should expect on your first purchase.
So I just wanted to go through the process for you as obviously buyers of property, and obviously with regards to Paul and how he can potentially help you. We've been in a couple of situations recently where we've had various different offers on a property, and what we've ended up doing is going to best and final offer. We've had two people, one person in a position to proceed where they had been financially qualified. They produced all the evidence to us so we could see that they were a good buyer. Unfortunately, the other person couldn't get that information to us. So the problem, if anything, is when we're advising our vendors of who they should go with. If we've got somebody that we know can afford it, then the likelihood is we are going to be recommending them as a buyer. So, Paul, how can you help eliminate this issue?
Yeah, so obviously from your perspective, you're working for your vendor to ensure the people that are offering them the properties are serious. You don't want to be pushing a potential buyer that hasn't got the necessary proof that they can actually afford to buy the property when it comes to it. So my applicants, my clients, I would make sure that by the time they get to the point of making an offer on a property that they are serious to buy, that they have all that necessary proof. So they've gone through a decision in principle that provides a certificate that they can provide to the agent that's selling the property, as well as a deposit proof that shows they've got X amount of savings in whether it be an ISA or a savings account, which adds up to at least what the property is being sold for. And it's a case of making sure you've got your ducks in a row, in my opinion, so that when you come to it and you are up against someone else in a best and final offer, you're giving yourself the best opportunity to be pushed as a serious buyer for that particular property. And if you do have all those things, it gives you the very best outcome that you're going to get. If you go without those things, the likelihood is someone else will. So it's a case of having your ducks in a row and just giving yourself the best chance. Okay, so what does that actually mean for first-time buyers then? So Chris, what would you expect to see from a first-time buyer on the lead up to them buying their first property?
So I think the key thing for us to actually be able to match you with a property, I think the key thing is obviously sit down with yourself and actually understand what you can actually afford to go up to. That way what we can then do is we can match you to properties that come onto the market. At the moment we're going back to traditional methods, so we're marketing properties behind the scenes, we're not even hitting Rightmove and Zoopla. So for you to stand the best chance, really we need to know that you can actually afford the property. So
yeah. Okay, so it's kind of what came first, the chicken or the egg. So do you look at your finances, do you start looking at properties? And in all honesty, you should really sort of know that price bracket that you should be looking in. So I would like to see people discuss their financial situation with me a couple of months on the lead up to them viewing properties, so that when they come to that, they're looking in that sweet bracket, so they know they're not going to be disappointed when they can't afford something. So maybe a couple of months beforehand, looking at the affordability assessment and even running a decision in principle, just to make sure everything's nicely rounded up. But yeah.
So if you're watching this video and you're interested or you need any help at all, then our email address will be around here somewhere. Hopefully speak to you soon.